YouTube made some minor changes to their policies on the 15th of this month, and it's more or less YouTube going and making their guidelines clearer for channels that are monetized, so they are easier for people to understand. After reading the updated policies, it seems that they are there to stop mass-produced content / spam channels from making money, which is good. However, it does not just affect them, but also narration channels, clippers, react channels, and AI channels. First off, AI channels will have to disclose they are using AI generated content in certain scenarios or risk being demonetized. For example, AI animated videos or minor effects or using an AI voice of yourself does not need to be disclosed. However, other stuff will need to be disclosed, like realistic footage that has been edited by an AI of a real world place or person, AI music, AI voiceovers, or dubs, so stuff like text-to-speech and AI speech programs. The first part isn't really going to affect that many popular YouTubers, but it will affect some like Narration and DugDug, as they use AI voices or text-to-speech in most of their videos. So they'll just have to go and mark the videos that use AI voices / text-to-speech as altered or synthetic content, or risk the video getting demonetized. Next up, narration channels are going to get hit hard, as reading of materials you did not originally create, like text from website or news feeds, will no longer be monetizable. At first, it seems like it will only target those AI reading channels that just read Reddit stories, but it will affect other communities like HFY narrators, the creepypasta narrators, and other channels like the Exploring series that narrate stories from the SCP Foundation. So narration channels are going to suffer because of AI channels. Next up, reaction channels. The change to them isn't that big, so it won't really affect anyone, but if you're reacting to someone's content, you have to comment on the original video. So if you just watch it and never talk, it's not monetizable now. The most major change is for clippers. The term clippers is actually very broad, as it includes content thieves that post stuff like Family Guy clips and people's stolen content. I'll refer to these type of clippers as content thieves. But you also got those like streamers and VTuber clippers who post videos of people they watch. I'll refer to these as just clippers. For content thieves, YouTube will now allow stolen stuff and TV shows, cartoons, and anime clips to be monetizable. This bleeds into streamer clippers, so if their videos are not high quality, like adding effects, sound effects, and other stuff to add to the clip, then it won't be monetizable. While if there are just simple cuts or not cuts at all, they will not be monetizable. On top of that, if too many people are uploading nearly the same clip / part, it will no longer be monetizable, as it will be marked as spam. Then clips from Twitch may not be eligible. So if you use a Twitch clip feature, using it will make your content unmonetizable. However, the worst part of it is that it can also affect the main streamer themselves. For example, let's say I stream a game like Space Station 13 and make a video on it on my channel, and no one makes clips about it. It will still be monetizable. However, if I do the same thing, but this time people make clips about it before or after I post it, well, it will not be monetizable, as the algorithm will mark it as spam, as people will have made clips of it or will be making clips of it. Also, if you're a big streamer who posts on YouTube and streams on Twitch like RT Game, DugDug, Connor Dog, and Neurosama, you may be wondering, how do I protect my videos from getting demonetized? Well, that's simple. You can either only allow a handful of channels to make clips, or not allow people to make clips, which is a bit harsh. Now I have a guess as to why they made these changes to clip channels. My guess is what I'ma call Twitch spam channels. You may have seen these channels pop up on your feed maybe once or more, but it's actually pretty easy to spot them once you click on them, as the channels will be a day to a month old with hundreds to thousands of uploads, which is insane because they're basically hitting the YouTube upload limit every day. I have seen a lot of these channels pop up with the sole purpose of spamming and making money, with these channels usually following a trend where a Twitch streamer allows their fans to make clips of them and monetize them. Then these channels will scrape years worth of clips off their Twitch and post them on YouTube. For example, I saw multiple clippers do this with Shy Lily after she got her clippers remonetized. Also, the clippers who did this when he allowed his fans to clip his old content, and the person who has it the worst is Vidal. As I see basically 5 or 10 of these channels every month pop up, then get deleted. While YouTube tries its best to stop these channels, they tend to be stuck in a loop where they get banned, then they resurface, they get banned, then they resurface. It's actually no surprise, as if you look into them, they're basically a bot channel where they steal and upload any clips made from fans from the person's Twitch channel and posts them on YouTube. That is what has been clarified by the rules that YouTube has chosen to enforce. Overall, it seems most of these rules are made to stop AI and spam, without specifically mentioning AI, which in turns actually harms a lot of YouTubers that are actually making content instead of making AI slop videos that are filling up people's feeds.